Okay, okay. Allora, so guys, what I was thinking to do, rather than always be asked to do the analysis, to actually have you guys uh, doing the analysis and at the same time, like discussing in between what we are seeing, okay? In order to drive the conversation and the thoughts that we have along the analysis. Okay, so I don't know if there is anyone. I think this is better in order to like having correction rather than always being us to to talk about what's going on in the market and so on and forth. Also because after action reviews are like more or less, yeah, whatever, So if you guys wants to join the call and we will do it together. There is anyone that who wants to do it? So to show me and to show us what was offered in the market today, what you were seeing, what you get, and so on and forth. Please not all together.
Unfortunately, my trading view is
Is
it's like
lagging?
yeah, it's lagging trading view, but it's also lagging. It's making some noise because the computer is quite old, so I can't. But
Yeah, okay, so
I would
this
like
is
to comment.
okay. Yeah, this is good. Well, I can drive and we can I mean you tell me or something like that. But so it's not was me. So because as you can see here, it keeps saying that there is no are you guys watching my trading view, right? So my trading view is lagging as well. So anyway. So yeah, we can start from the daily time frame, and you can tell me what you were looking, what is your top down in order to pick up trades. Also, Fausto, you are one of the newcomers. I will say that. I don't know if you went through all the videos already and at what level you are, but anyway. I'm pretty much sure that you are already familiar with trading range and stuff like that.
Yes, yes. As I told you on Telegram, if you remember,
Yeah.
I followed you from the other group.
Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 All right. So you wanna start?
Me?
Yeah. You can. I can drive the conversation, and you can tell me what you are watching here at the daily time frame, or so on and forth. Or if anybody else can do it, that your trading view is not lagging, and if you want to share, or we can use my sharing screen, it's fine as well.
Yeah. From this morning, I took a few trades,
Mm-hmm.
and from nine. Is this is this all? No.
This is the daily time frame.
Ah, sorry, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why you are not recognizing the chart.
Yes.
Anyway, so at the daily time frame, the only things that I was watching today when I opened the chart, normally I trade London. Okay, today I arrive at I open my chart at more or less 4 a.m. East, which is 10 a.m. Italian time. So the only things that I noticed immediately at the daily was this liquidity grab right there. Okay. So, and I used to mark these daily liquidity or 4 hour liquidity as a, in this case, previous daily low, just because I can expect from there some sort of reaction. Okay. Immediately, I also notice that we were inside this huge POI, right? That was unmitigated. Now, of course, we can I will say, refine this POI to the imbalance, but it's a refinement. So the initial POI, it's all of it, okay? So after this liquidity grab, I start to go to lower time frame, okay, in order to find my most recent range, okay? So I'm going to just delete what is extra, okay? So let's delete this part right there. All right. So, and after you see a grab of liquidity at any given time frame, what you can expect is a reaction on the opposite side, as usually, as many of you already know, right? And something that goes from this previous day low, okay, to the opposite direction. Now, of course, we cannot appreciate this kind of reaction at the 4-hour time frame. So in order to find anything, we really need to go lower time frame, okay? So we can start going to 1 hour and then 15 minutes till we find our most recent range, which in this case, we need to find a low. When I say we need to find a low, means that we need to find a bullish QM, okay? So in 15 minutes, I don't see anything. We don't have any QM. So I go to the 5 minutes after the 15 minutes. Okay, and in 5 minutes, we do have a QM, okay? So basically, okay, this is our QM. We have a strong low. What we need to do after finding the strong low is immediately to look up to the strong guy, right? So the bearish QM. I can see my bearish QM right here, and now I'm going to confirm this as a bearish QM because it needs to be at 15 minutes, a three candle formation. Right, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. Nice. So now, what I can see at this time frame, okay, is find the POI, okay? So the POI for this bearish range is all of it, okay? Now, the question is this POI being mitigated?
You mean right now?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at this point.
No,
Has been
yeah,
No,
mitigated?
no.
not yet.
Right now it's not mitigated.
Yes,
Okay.
partially.
Exactly. Has been partially mitigated. Why? Because if you notice here, let me take the pen. Okay.
On this.
This one broke the low, right? This is the boss. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have this,
I
right?
see.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This high did mitigate this and so mitigate all of it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, right? So I would say pretty much that this POI has been mitigated. Do we have an imbalance? Yes, we do. So in my opinion, okay, the only area that has not been mitigated, it was the hidden base. Now, the hidden base is called hidden base because can hide inside some order block. Okay, so now what we need to do is understanding if there is something inside here that has not been mitigated. And of course, it seems like already that there is something definitely that has not been mitigated. But if the price basically don't react here, okay, I can expect that if it takes this high, it's not going to respect this high as well because this one has been already mitigated, all of it. Okay, so let's see what's going on over there. In the meantime, this is just if we want, of course, to trade the 5 minutes range as it is. I'm not talking about mitigation and continuation and so on and forth, right? So for the people who likes to trade the range as it is, okay, so this is what you should look up to, okay? You have to look for your most recent range, grab of liquidity, right? And at this point, you can trade this range short because this is a short range, okay? So I can go back to 1 minute because what I want to see right now is to see if this is in this hidden base, there is something that it's not been mitigated. And as you can see, we have
The
an
shadow.
order block. We have the shadow, but most importantly, you have this area right here, right? With the imbalance, right? The order block right there, and so on and forth, right? So the area where I want to really like...
Sorry, Mauro, one question.
Yeah,
The POI,
yeah,
it goes from 3 candle to 3 candle.
yeah. This is all the POI. The
No,
one that you
but,
just
to
signed.
recognize a POI is I need to have 3 candle and 3 candle that forms as a wing.
Yes, this is the most safest things, absolutely. But you don't have to forget, especially if you are a 1 minute time frame. But you don't have to forget that every single candle is every spike of the candle is itself a 3 candle formation somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even in second then.
Exactly.
Because sometimes the
Okay.
price arrive and it goes like this with only 1 candle. So some QM formed in some time frame.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Correct. Okay. So this is all our POI. Now, of course, if I'm going to choose the imbalance, I am refining something. Okay. So if the price goes from here, okay, and miss me, I know why. I know because I refined the POI. Okay. So at this point, what I want is just like waiting for the price coming to this area and waiting for my opposite QM for a confirmation.
Sorry, Mauro, another question. About this trade that you took this morning, I didn't understand. It was like a 3 for you as a risk reward, but I don't understand. How did you take it? Can you explain me?
On the mitigation?
No, you took the long from here because...
Yeah. These are here. There is an imbalance right there.
You follow this QM first, correct?
Oh, no. Wait. Don't confuse trading continuation with trading the range. Are two opposite things. No, not opposite, two different things. This one was a trade based on continuation. Okay?
Okay.
So as you can see, this spike came back to mitigate this area. There is an imbalance over here left behind, liquidity over here. Okay, and so this one was a continuation. Like
there is no range that has formed here.
Exactly. No, there is no range.
Maybe in the second.
Yeah, continuation. When you trade continuation, you are trading range that you don't see. Okay, so every time you trade this, basically you're trading the mitigation of this area.
How you figure out that?
Okay.
So how you know
I figure out?
It's a continuation because the boss?
Yes, exactly. Every time you have a breakout structure, okay, you have what? You have a grab of liquidity, right? Okay, from a grab of liquidity, what you can expect? A reaction on the opposite side. So the price, what it does, the price come back, mitigate the previous area, and then should break and take the liquidity on the other side, which is the external liquidity of the range, correct?
Right.
So now, if you refer this structure to a candle formation, right?
Yes, as the lesson you did in the course.
Yeah. So this is a simple, basic market structure. Every candle, right? It's a range itself with this high, with this low, and the liquidity in between, right? And every candle closes the cycle, right? Closing the imbalance, meaning mitigating the previous candle. Now, if you watch this and you watch this, you're watching the exactly same things here under the form of triangle formation. Here is under the form of market structure, but doesn't change anything. Okay.
Okay.
And how do you know that it's gonna break the high? You don't know. I don't know. I'm just assuming that this is the normal behavior of the market, and so I'm trading it. Okay. The only things that I do is I'm going to protect myself, like with taking action on putting the break even as soon as I can. Okay. Sometimes more aggressive than other. Okay.
Okay.
So today, the reason why I didn't take this immediately, it was just because, as I was explaining, all this area was mitigated. And I said like, okay, instead of just like, because to be honest with you, stuff too much, I have the tendency to do not think on like where the market wants to go. I just take the trades. Okay. Because when I start to make, assuming that something can happen, like is when I made mistakes. And when we make mistakes, because we are forcing the market to go in the direction where we want, we don't have to fall in love with our analysis. We need to react to what the market is giving to us. Okay. So the only things that I was considering here is that this area was already mitigated. Okay. So I said, I want to see here an intention. If the market is giving me this intention, it's fine. I will trade this intention. But if it doesn't, I will keep trading the continuation. You know? Until when I trade the continuation, until they fail. Okay? So, and in this case, this is basically what happened. I didn't have any intention of the market. I didn't have any QM in this area that was telling me, okay, I want to change direction, and so I can trade short. So I just keep trading the long. And I knew it that as soon as the market took this high, this one was the next, just because here everything was mitigated already. So this is liquidity. This is the next liquidity that the market is looking for. Okay.
Yeah, also
This is a
equal.
yeah. This is a very important thing. Okay. Yeah, equals. Yeah, these are equals, but I'll give you an example. Okay, let's just pretend for a minute. Okay, that this area was not mitigated. Okay, just pretend with me. Okay, I was actually more inclined to put a trade here if it was not mitigated with these two guys being equal. Why? Because I have liquidity and proximity to the POI. So I have liquidity grab and the POI where the market can give me a reaction from. I don't really like this idea of evaluating equals as a point that eventually the market is going to take. I'm going to evaluate this as an equal just in the case that I don't have any POI. I don't have any POI where the market can react. Well, these are equals that the market is going to take them together. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes, yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, makes
Also,
sense.
you hedge from here, then today you hedge from.
Well, that's the thing. Okay. So when you take a high, so this is the high of the range, right? In 5 minutes, right? So this is your basically 5 minutes, right?
Yes.
So this is a choke. So this is actually your 15 minutes liquidity because it's a three candle formation of 15 minutes, correct? So now I can expect a reaction from here, but trading the reaction again means waiting for an high. Waiting for an high means that in this case, I want to see a QM. Okay, until I don't have a QM, what I do? Continuation. I know, I'm aware, liquidity, 15 minutes. So I have a 15 minutes, I have a 15 minutes range, which actually is also 1 hour range because looks like to be a strong in 15 minutes, right? Doesn't change a bit because at the end of the day, this is now my range. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a range from here to here. Now, do I have again a POI over there?
No.
I don't see any POI. Again, everything looks mitigated. Right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is gonna be the POI, correct? And
Which
these
one?
are
Yeah. That's why I'm saying has been mitigated that POI?
not yet.
Yes.
Now,
exactly.
yes. Now, yes.
Yeah.
Before,
Yes. We broke this one. Let's say that the price is not here. This is you are not seeing. You just took the 15 minutes, right? So you just took the 15 minutes and you are evaluating your new range. Okay, 15 minutes range. So your new 15 minutes range has this POI, right? All of this. Now we take away this guy. Now, this area has been mitigated already?
no.
No?
If the price is here or the price was here before, then take the 15.
The price was here. The price was here. The price is here. It's not there.
Is mitigated from this, maybe? But
Yeah.
this is not
Or
mitigated.
exactly. This is the only area that has not eventually been mitigated. Looks like we have a little bit of imbalance here, right?
Yeah, so probably the price can extend until it's not until the mitigation.
So exactly. So if I can expect a reaction, it needs to be here, right? Because I have a little bit of imbalance, I have the POI not mitigated, and so on and forth. An internal POI anyway, right? So again, I go to 1 minute. And after the grab of liquidity, what I want to expect? I want to expect to trade my QM. If I don't have my QM, okay, I keep trading continuation. Okay.
Okay. That's important.
I don't
because,
I don't assume. I don't want to assume. Okay, at least at this high time frame because we are talking about 15 minutes range. Okay, I don't want to assume that. So I let the price go. Let's see what it does. Okay. Okay. Do you have QM? No. Did I place a trade here and was a miss? Yes. This. It didn't came to me. Okay.
yes, yes.
Mauro, are you putting limits or market orders?
Sometimes it's not. I prefer the market, but I notice two things. Yeah. So sometimes you need to be very fast. You don't have the time to put the limits. Okay, so and sometimes the market entry are even better because if you are very if you have a very strong mind, okay, and you are set on, okay, if the price reach exactly this level, I'm gonna press the bottom, it's fine. But what I notice is that when you have to push the bottom for entry and market, you are always like, I'm gonna wait, maybe not here, maybe let's wait a little bit more. I'm not so sure. Okay, so I prefer the limit just because it takes away from me a lot of doubting and thinking. So if I can, I prefer the limit. But definitely the market give you a better positioning.
Yeah, happened the same to me, what you mentioned, that's what I mentioned, because, for example, imagine this candle coming down. I say a bit more,
Yeah.
and then rapidly, and when
yeah, and you lose, sometimes you lose.
it's open here,
Yeah.
and today it happens twice, that
Right.
terrible stop loss, because sometimes the printing order is not smooth, it's like two, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Exactly. So sometimes this is what happened, and so what I believe that what needs to be done is having already an idea when the price reach that area to do not think more. Just, okay, reach that area. Of course, it can be better. Just press the bottom. Okay, you say, okay, if you take this imbalance right here, okay, I'm gonna press it. And what it is, it is. Okay, but if you start like trying to always take the best position, you know what happened? That every candle give you an emotion. So maybe you see the candle that is gonna be more impulsive than the first one, so you also start to doubting about the entry itself, and you say like, oh no, I'm not gonna take this trade, and probably it's gonna end up to be, you know, a missed.
yes, or end up you end up putting
Trade
the
because you didn't believe
on
it
the
anymore,
mitigation,
and that's why I. Right. Correct. Okay, so yeah, after this continuation, you will you always want to be aware about where the price is going. So now we took even the high over here. Let's go back to 15 minutes. Let's go see where we are in the market. Okay, so now, as you can see here, we have this area that has not been mitigated, right? Let's go to make a quick on the 1 hour, and we have an hidden base. Okay, this hidden base not mitigated, that it becomes in 15 minutes an order block. Okay, is my next area where I want to see something happening, especially after taking this liquidity at H1. So now I have liquidity grab on 60 minutes. Okay, so I can expect some sort of reaction, especially after all this rally, right? We are a huge rally. So at some point, the price needs to retrace. So, but again, I don't assume anything. What I want is to wait for my QM. Okay, and if it's happening in this area, perfect. So let's see. In the meantime, can we trade this? Can we trade this continuation, guys?
Yes.
Right. Can we trade the continuation, right? So long. Where will you put the entry? Here? Here? Where?
Mauro, in this case, is useful to be helped from the Fibonacci.
Yeah, you mean for measuring the imbalance?
Yeah, let's say 61.8,
Yeah.
75 are around the end of the POI in the discount area. So
Yeah, okay. In my case, to simplify the things, I used to calculate the imbalance, especially when it's very big. I just calculate the 50%. Okay. So I'm sorry, the 50% of the imbalance, okay, is if it gives me, I'm okay with the risk to reward. Okay, I'm gonna choose the 50% of the imbalance. I don't like to overcomplicate things with the 61.5% and so on and forth. 50%, pretty much okay with that. I'm fine. Okay, and risk reward in continuation to 3. Okay, that's what I do most of the time. Why I do this? Because if I have to, in this case, right, always, this is the way that I am thinking when I trade, in any case, range, continuation, doesn't matter, okay? So I want to be in and out very fast, hit and run, okay? So now, to be hit and run, your stop loss needs to be, on average, I wouldn't say huge, but not also, anything between 1.2 to 3 pips stop loss, 5, it's very like, I don't like it. So because this one gives me an advantage that I can trade these impulse movement and reaction very fast and make my 1, 2, 3 very fast. Okay. So in this case, if I had to trade the entire mitigation and the POI, it wouldn't be like considering also the buffer that I give of 3 ticks, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. It would be like a big stop loss. Okay. So my 1, 2, 3 would be something like that. Okay. So if you go here at the 50% of the range, okay, my 3 is gonna be something more acceptable. And it's also good that I'm not forcing the market to come exactly, at the end of the imbalance. How many times we see the imbalance be not filled for a couple of ticks? So like this example right here, or many other examples. Okay. So yeah, would be good. Okay. That's the kind of things. Okay. You see, it wouldn't be a miss, another. If you are too precise, because at the end of the day, this is the POI. Okay. Everything we are trying to adjust is a refinement. Okay. So we need to accept that the market can miss us if we refine too much. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, and that's it. Now, for the one who wants to understand better the mitigation, right? So this, some time frame, which in seconds, right? So I believe this is the perfect example. So this three candle formation, what is the seconds? Okay, is a strong point, right? Why? Because we have a grab of liquidity and a break of structure, right? Correct?
But this is also but this is not considering a one time frame also a break of structure.
Yeah, every candle broke is a break of structure. But this is internal, right?
See.
This is an internal break of structure. This is the I boss, and this is the boss, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now I can consider this at the seconds, because this is when it comes in, when you trade continuation, you are trading seconds. Okay. Now, when you do this, let me go back right here.
This is the range.
Yes. So now that's your range.
No.
And your range is from this point at the seconds I'm talking. It's from this point to this point. You have the strong. Now, here is not visible. This candle has no spike. But as soon as this candle will be taken, right? What do you have here? What is this?
QM.
Yes, that's your QM, right?
Yes.
on the seconds, because every candle is a three candle formation somewhere. Okay?
Yeah.
So you have your QM. Now, if I have a range, what I need in order to find my entry? A POI,
POI.
right? So where is my POI in this range? Can
Should
be this
be
one.
this. Yes.
Yeah. Can be this one, the refined POI of this range. Yes, it's this one. So the continuation, this is the explanation, right? So the continuation are what? Are basically trading range without seeing them.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you are trading candles. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully this is now clear. But we will be back on
Practically
this.
here creating here ups, here create the internal, here create the liquidity, and then profit.
Yeah. So if we want to follow this way of being like about liquidity, an empty range. So just because, you know, Fausto, we don't trade the traps. Okay. So, but anyway, in this case, we didn't have liquidity in the range. The liquidity was the QM, basically. But we did have what you don't see, because you don't have to forget, this one is a range on the seconds. Now, you cannot see and you cannot assume what is inside here on 15 seconds. You don't know, because it's a straight candle. But probably in 15 seconds, you have liquidity. You don't know. But anyway, in any case, the price here created the liquidity. Okay. Created the liquidity. And then, you know, grabbed the liquidity and went up. Okay.
But here you can see as a QM, opposite QM, so take liquidity and break the structure. So
Internal.
it's
Internal QM. It's an internal QM. Okay, so you are now here. You are now between this area and this low and this high, right?
yes.
Okay. Let me cancel this. So everything in between these 2 points is internal. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are trading this, okay, you are trading something that is a retracement of the main range. Can work? Yeah, you can. So this wouldn't be like, let's say, to put this trading edge, but there was no reason to put this trading edge just because the risk reward was not on point.
Yes. Yes.
So if you trade this, means you are targeting the external liquidity, right? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to trade this guy right here, you can do it and put them on like that. And this is,
Mm-hmm.
you have this trade on edge. You can do it.
Understand.
Okay.
No, the things that sometimes cheat me is when grab liquidity and then looks like QM and then it's not. Even in the morning around 9:30.
Yeah.
It does these things that confuse me a lot.
Right. Well, to avoid confusion, in my case, what I do, I trade on edge, putting stuff in edge when I have a visible, or I trade this internal when I have a visible range, not assuming the range. Okay, like in this case, I'm trading a range that I don't see. So I will trade this in case this price pretending took the QM right here.
Okay.
Now I have I have a low somewhere here. Okay, if the price come back, I can take this trade short.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So the first visible structure,
Yeah.
you wait
Yeah.
to be broken.
Right. So this one can give you an idea on how to set yourself with the rules. You know, you say, okay, I trade this way just when I have a visible range on a certain time frame. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
To avoid confusion. Okay, now, okay, there you go. Now we have a QM, right?
Yes, take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we have a QM. So now we have a range.
That
Our range goes from this high, yeah, go from this high to this low. Let's confirm this on 5 minutes. There you go, three-candle formation. So we have a range. Now, right now is giving the entry. Can we enter here? Short?
Probably.
No. It's not probably. Yes or no?
Yes.
Don't doubt about yourself. It's yes or no. It respect your rules. You have a QM, you enter. What is the parameter to enter short in this sort of range? It needs to be a T1, right? So it needs to be the QM and the momentum or engulfing candle doesn't have to took the 50% of this range. Let's measure this range.
Excuse me, Auro, but
Yeah.
above where is a POI?
This
Above
one,
them.
yeah.
And
Yep. Look at this. Wait,
now we
let me
are
go to 50 minutes.
very internet of the POI. It can be the price make a push, take the POI and after go down is or not. No, so
So
Can-
you say okay. So you are
Can I-
saying
I
that this
think,
can be
yes,
that this can be a fake one?
yes, waiting a POI, a QM in the POI. Here is
Yeah.
very, very near the POI, but is not
Right.
in the POI.
Okay.
Or not.
That's a good question. And I'm telling you, in my case, I don't care. I have what I need. I have an eye. I have a low. I have a range. If this is a T1, meaning that it didn't interest the 50% of this range, I will take it. That's the only rules that I have. I'm coming from a grab of liquidity in 50 minutes, 60 minutes. Now, remember, the POI is a good thing, okay? But if it's miss it, fuck it. Suck it up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and considering also all this stuff, like, if I start to considering all these things, I'm gonna start to select. I don't want to select. I have a range, okay? After grabbing liquidity, this one respect my rules because it's at T1, I will take it. And if it's a loss, it's a loss. You know? So the price came here. This is all the POI. Okay. So I can take my trade short from me.
They don't have shoes. The ladies just cleaned the house. They got their shoes by the door. You can do it right here.
Okay. And you can target, of course, the low right here. In this case, yeah, 177. I mean, it's a shitty with the risk reward, but just bear with me, okay? So I get into this trade. So my point is, guys, take the fear away, take the doubts away, okay? Try to place trades with a percentage of your account that if you lose, it doesn't hurt you. Okay. This way of trading is absolutely effective if you do not select. And if you do not let a loss shock you and makes you doubt about what you are doing. You have to keep doing and repeating the same things over and over and over again. Now, there are days where it's harder than other, but if you keep doing it, you will end up winning all the time. And today I started probably with, like, I took 4 losses or something. I don't effing care. You know, I keep doing it because when also you trade with a very small risk, this is gonna be a PlayStation game. This is how you have to see it. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Now, if I was doubting, this trade couldn't be possible. Now, can I put this trade in edge?
Yes.
Yes, right? So, first of all, this one, remember something. This is, we need to find immediately our break-even point. Okay. In this case, it's a perfect example. When you do not have a break-even point, so you can take the break-even after this is broken, but it's very close, right? So when you don't have a break-even point, there are 2 things that can help you to figure when you want to put this trade on break-even. The first thing is if the market creates structure. Okay, if it creates structure, when it broke the structure, okay, you can put this trade on break-even. Okay, or you put in break-even when it's going to mitigate the area that it was not previously mitigated. In this case, it's coming to mitigate this area, right? So what you can expect from a mitigation? You can expect a reaction, right?
Yes.
And this reaction, you don't know where this reaction can lead the price, like just like a small retracement and then drop, or eventually can lead to, you know, to take the high. Now, because we don't know, we put this on break even when it's coming to mitigate this area, and we get ready for, and we can get ready for the long. Okay, to put this trade in edge. So in this case, again, what we can do, we have this imbalance here. When you are not sure, make a small passage on 5 minutes. Okay, doesn't show anything. So I have, as you can see here, 2 minutes and 3 minutes, because sometimes you need to play with the time frame to find some spot, and 2 minutes and 3 minutes can help you. Even 7 minutes can help you. This is the only reason why I have 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and 7 minutes and 10 minutes. Okay, I don't use them for any other reason. Okay, so as you can see, in 2 minutes you have this area. Let's see, 3 minutes, what it offered to us. Yeah, okay, more or less same things. So anyway,
Sorry,
we
Mauro,
can,
you
yeah.
play on MetaTrader or on TradingView?
This is TradingView.
No, I know.
Oh,
I
no.
mean,
Oh,
when
it
you're live,
is a
you-
MetaTrader, MT5. Yeah, MetaTrader.
okay.
Yeah.
So you watch the chart. It's comparing.
I have both open. I have both open on
on the phone,
uh,
on the computer.
on the computer. No. I don't. I couldn't do it on the phone. No, I sucks at this. Yeah, no. I have 3 monitor, and yeah, I have one on TradingView, another one on MT5, and I confirm on MT5 the QM and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes you know what is not on TradingView, it's different on your broker, even though my broker seems like using in FXCM. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So yeah. So long. say from this point, something like that, this point to the high. Okay. Now we have these two trading edge. So we don't have basically to worry about this anymore. And so we can concentrate on different things. Now, in this case, would it be hard? In my case, I prefer, because we don't have a clear direction, right? So we don't know what the market wants to do. So you can either like wait to take the high or to take the low. And so at that point, you have a better understanding of what's going on. Unless the market, if we want to keep trading continuation, okay, create structure, like in this case, okay? So if you see here, we mitigate this area, the price, what it's doing is creating structure, right? Do we have something unmitigated here? Yes, we do. Can we trade this? This one is the first mitigation, been mitigated. So this is no longer valid. This one is the second place. This is been mitigated, yes or no?
Partially. No, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Not
Not
yet,
yet.
right?
Yeah.
So this one can be used, actually this can be used as my POI for eventually a short entry.
Yes.
Yes.
Can be used, right? Yeah. So these one are on edge, so I don't care. It is what it is. And so at that point, I can place my trade over there. And actually, this should respect this high here. Okay. So short from here. Okay. To here. Let's say that. Okay. All right. After take all this liquidity, do we have anything left? So can we eventually, don't forget, also the continuation can be like be on edge. Okay. If you had the chance, you can put you can put this area on as well in continuation. Now, exactly. So can we trade this internal continuation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we do have this area right here from here. Okay. And we put the short. The only
But
things that you have to
here
remember.
we are not watching the QM rule.
No, we are trading continuation here. We are still inside the same range. The range has not been broken yet.
Yes, yes.
The market now is ranging internally.
The
Okay.
internal confused me a lot.
Yeah. So what you have to do is, as I was telling you, you have
560. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you have to do at this point is even like, okay, you can even wait until this low or this high are been taken, and so you have a better understanding of what's going on, and you readjust and you restart again. Or if the market is start ranging, you can keep trading the continuation, or you can keep trading the grab of liquidity, because at the end of the day, this POI makes sense because we have this grab of liquidity, right? Grab of liquidity, POI, unmitigated, boom, short. Okay. You can do it. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now the short here can be taken. Why? Because these two are on edge. This one is a break even. If this one was not a break even, there is no reason why you had to open another one. So remember, always, the trades that you are open are either on edge or a break even to consider to open another one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this one, break even.
Was wrong.
I think he disconnected.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess Moto
Yeah.
just
Escape.
Shit happens.
Yes, continuation and mitigation and very excited. I dream when I do this.
Putney, do you remember the time and the pair that he was showing you guys?
Yes, it was EU. At
6 a.m. for us?
6:57 our time. Yeah.
Dojo name is Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, ciao, Matt.
Let me just go here. I guess it was something here, right? I wasn't at the charts.
Yeah,
this is
6:57.
6:57. So right like this, right here, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
The internal of this range. Oh, sorry.
Or of this range?
From here
Like
to
this?
here, then exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Then he broke the structure here, so he take the mitigated here, and we were here.
Oh, all right. Let's see. I see.
Then we
So,
broke
yeah,
again, and the mitigation. Still
Yeah, he was talking about after this break, right? Right here. I guess he was where he was. All right. So every time that you have a BOS, especially, I mean, if you don't want to take this as a BOS, can you see this is internal from internal range, internal from this, and also internal from this, and also internal from this. This is quite confusing.
Yes.
But once you see clear ranges, even it is from the seconds, like this BOS right here, or even this, which is more spaced. That makes sense. It's not a very tight PA, tight price action. It's easier to see and easier to execute this trade. So after every time that you have a BOS, either internal or external, you can try to look for mitigations, continuations. And once you have the mitigation failing, like this, let's say right here, right? It should be the QM, right? It doesn't mean that 100% of the times this is the QM, right? Sometimes it is not the QM, like here. And always look for to be easier at the start. I don't know if you guys can see, but this was the last mitigation area, right? It was something like this. US, although this one. Once this got taken out, this wasn't a QM. And so eventually, once you are comfortable enough, you can consider this. But this is way. If
Hey, Matt, your mic is breaking up a little bit.
right.
Yes, I can hear you well too.
Yeah, it's kind of low.
And right now is low.
Yeah, it's like it starts going down when we can't hear you.
It's normal. What about now? Right?
Yeah, now we can hear.
Normal.
It's a little bit low, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. Didn't change anything.
Even some rec that you have done for the courses are like
A
quite.
bit. Oh. Right now?
Yeah,
now-
right now it's better.
It's better? Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you guys hear about the mitigation here, being network information?
Yeah, we stopped hearing after that.
Okay. So yeah, the easiest thing to do, at least at the beginning, is to see a trick in the formation and also mitigation failing to be the QM, of course, right? Which was the drawing that I did earlier. This would be the mitigation failing, and also the QM. The QM is here, right? But as I was saying,
Yeah.
sometimes the most recent mitigation, which is in most cases the buy to sell or sell to buy, even if it is just one candle. In this case, or in some other cases, it's not a true candle formation, so it's not a QM. So leave that for maybe in the future when you are already comfortable with the idea or comfortable or taking multiple trades and multiple stop losses. But for now, just try to see the mitigation being the last zone that you have a true candle formation, which is here, right? So once this mitigation failed, you had a QM, right? And then once you have a QM, you have to pay attention to the range itself, right? Because now in this case right here, the low was taken as a chalk. So maybe this is now the 5 minutes high. But if you're trading the M1 most recent range, this is the most recent range because you had a QM, right? The low. Now you go back to find the high. So the high is here. If this is a trick in the formation in the M5, right? Now you had usually when I'm trading, I accept this because I will be shorting here, and then I will be taking a stop loss, and then eventually I have a range to short from. So I'll be shorting from the refined area, which is the imbalance field here, and the imbalance field in M1, of course, and I can short from here, right? The issue here is that I'm risking 2R in a row, not in a row, but not in the same like pair of trades, but in a sequence of stop loss. If I had the sequence of stop loss, I can lose like 2 or 3R. For me, it's fine. But if you don't like that idea, just keep trading ranges or keep trading mitigations, right? So if you're trading ranges, you have to short from here. And if you're trading mitigations, you have to long from here, right? Because it broke the high. And then once you break the high, you have to search for the mitigation area, which in this case was this candle right here, this white one, which is the only POI that you have. Maybe in the 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you have another POI unmitigated. And then eventually you can long from here. All right. Another thing that will save you is once the price reaches like almost the high or almost the POS right here, you can have a break even already, right? Don't be waiting for like 0.1 pip or 0.3 pips to place your break even. Always try to protect yourself fast as possible. So once it reaches the extreme area right here or even here, you can just place your break even to kind of free your risk, and then free your mind also to be thinking about what to do next. Okay, so inside this stuff right here, you don't have nothing to do because you don't have any BOS, and then right now you have a internal BOS right here. So again, you can short from here like this and place our stop loss above this or above this, and then just try to move on with the range and with the mitigations, each and every single BOS. All right, so again, BOS, that zone right here was left unmitigated. And then again, this is not a BOS because this is equal lows. But again, BOS, And then this zone, this whole area right here was left unmitigated. Okay. So eventually, again, when price comes back here, this is not a very good area to short from, because, I mean, unless you are trying to short from here, which is fine, no problem. But if you're trying to wait a bit more to see a range forming, once this gets taken out, you don't want to be shorting here, because the range itself is, maybe in your broker, this is tricky information, right? Once this gets taken out, this is the low, and again, this is the high. That's the most recent range in M1 again. So that's the area, the main area, because it is above the premium, and I mean premium discount stuff, and also at the extreme, and also unmitigated, and also with liquidity to reach the PY, right? Again, so once the price, and if and when the price reaches the extreme of the range, just try to short directly from the PY, which is fine, or wait for internal BOS mitigations to be trying to trade from, right? So the same idea, right? This was the BOS, and then this is the whole area that was left unmitigated to the upside. This is the whole area that was left unmitigated to the downside, to the bearish side. So you can do both. Again, I'm always thinking in what to do in both sides, to be always hedging myself, or always trying to optimize my hedges or optimize my accounts or my trades. So my risk, actually, once this low is taken, I want to be short from here, and then eventually longing from this area right here. But this area is way too big for my stop loss, so I have to find an internal BOS inside here after tapping into this unmitigated area that now is being mitigated. Okay, so let me just erase this. Right here again, the same example. That was the last. Let me just zoom in here real quick. That was the last unmitigated. The unmitigated area, the mitigation to keep pushing price in the bullish side. Bearish side, but it didn't happen. All right, after tapping a unmitigated area, which was an area to long from. So now you have a break from that mitigation. Again, that's the same example, the previous example. This is not a trick candle formation, but this is a buy to sell being taken out right here. So once this candle takes this high out, once it's forming, I can long somewhere here and then place my SL underneath this low. Right, so it will be something like this. Broke the high, the candle closed or formed or whatever, execute here in basically whatever price. Give it like a buffer with 0.3 or 0.4 pipettes. Then off you go. So you can target this liquidity as your break even, or even this liquidity at your as your main TP, or if you want to hold, it's up to you. I usually target a bit more, 2.8, 3.2 R. That's the let's say the minimum goal for me in each trade. Usually, of course. And also the shorts here would be either this one, direct entry, or this one that would be in a stop loss, right? Because this was the last unmitigated area that had a BOS. So again, mitigations. Short and 1, 2, 3 long from this one. So I'm not fully hedged right here, which is fine in my opinion, because once the price takes this low, this would be an SL. Then I place the short in break even. So I'm risking 1 R. If this high gets taken out, this would be an SL, and then this long will go break even. All right, and then I do the same things over and over again. All right, so I had a BOS right here. What is the area that was left unmitigated? The last sell to buy was around here, and then I remember this one, I guess, in my MT5 was executed right here. So again, take this trade. This is a nice stop loss, and then I have to search to the left side to see if I have any BOS, internal BOS, to cause problems to my long, to cause an obstacle, let's say. So again, BOS, That was the unmitigated area. So I have to, I don't have to, but I can short from here and also long from this area right here. Okay, so long here, you can refine the area however you want to. And then the stop loss go somewhere. Oh, sorry, the TP goes somewhere. And the short, again, goes around here, right? Took this, takes the low out, came back, short, SL, and the TP goes somewhere, right? Down here. So again, I have another semi-hedge, same stuff. This one is open still. This one was an SL or break even if you want to. Again, here, SL, the long goes break even, which in this case, it was a break even because I use a buffer in my break even to cover my commissions. So this one was a break even. It would be a break even actually. But you have to do it all over again. Like take the high out, long from here, short from here. This is really tight. So probably I would not be shorting here, right? Since price is basically almost going up. So I'm just going to long here. Stop loss underneath these lows. Even if you place the stop loss underneath this low right here, it wasn't tagged out with the 0.3 or 0.4 buffer. All right, so the TP goes somewhere. Again, take the high, came back. Take the high, came back. In this case, the mitigation failed, and the mitigation failed, giving you a QM. Now I have a range. Low, high, you can long from here too, right? Unmitigated area with liquidity to reach the unmitigated area. Then you can long from here too. Or and short from here, build another hedge. So eventually, doing this, you have plenty of trades in a day, of course, and you have to manage your risk once the trades or the whatever the positions you have reaches a certain liquidity or a certain amount of R. You have to take home some profits. Okay, so like here, you'll be getting like 4R from this one, SL from this one, SR from this one, and another 4R here. So you have 6R nets.
But sorry, Matt, how
Yeah.
you know when the price start to point to the other side of the liquidity? I mean,
I don't. That's the thing. You know, because I'm always shooting for both sides, basically guessing both sides, you know. Because if this short right here worked out, the long, of course, would be an SL, right? And if the short keeps developing to the downside, I'll be keep shorting until it fails. But eventually, this short or this short or this short will give me 2, 3, 4, 5R. Eventually, it will fail for sure. I don't know when, but it will fail. So I have to be prepared to take like a few break evens, a few stop losses in a row, and that's normal, right? So right here, it failed. This would be an SL, for example.
how you're not
took the high.
confusing from the candles? Like I get confused from the candles to sign the. I don't know why. Like,
Oh man, I don't know. To be honest, I guess it's just practice. I've been watching this for many years. Yeah, yeah, about 13 years now. So
Forever.
yeah, basically forever. So yeah, I guess it's just practice, but eventually you get fast enough, you know, because I have to be paying attention to this and maybe to other pairs, because right here I don't have nothing to do, right? So you can switch pairs. Once the price goes crazy like this, you don't have nothing to do. So you just switch pairs. Yeah.
Okay.
And
no, I just trade you one pair.
yeah. I know. Just start from one pair and then
But
eventually.
I saw you that you posting from GBP and other pairs, so congrats.
Yeah. The thing is always finding POIs, and always once the mitigation fail, should be a QM. Not all the times is a QM. And then you just search for the range. In this case, is this one right here. right? The model I was showing you guys was the, oh shit.
I don't
What I was showing
understand
you guys.
when I don't understand when for example, like right now the price is doing there is a QM that goes like this, okay, and then do like this, and then it's just above here. Then this is the QM.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the range.
Yeah.
You just need
Yeah.
the to balance this part for just go to
Yeah.
another like same areas of points, let's say projected from here to here. Let's say
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
how you manage this?
I don't. I just take some SLs here because I'll be shorting here, and then this will be an SL. I'll be longing here, this will be an SL, and then eventually price starts to respect the mitigations, and I'll be making my day. You know, that's I just manage by accepting losing money to eventually make
Here,
more money later.
if you put your trade from here, you've been protected here. They took it out from here. Then you go an edge on here, but it's going down, so you go stop loss 2 times here, once and 2.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Okay.
Or
And
one break even, then
then
one
you
SL
get
or 2 SLs.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes this, yeah, exactly. Like here, right? You have this whole buy to sell, and then if you want to long from this mitigation, SL, which is fine. Now, I mean, you short from here, SL, which is fine too. Try again. Now you make money, make money,
Sorry,
make
you
money, make
from
money.
here you go
you know?
long
From here, yeah, we'll go long. Yeah,
in the stop.
yeah, this would be an SL. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
But
the stop will be underneath this low right here. You know.
you long because that's the boss
Long
here.
here.
If it's the continuation
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
but and
Yeah,
you protect
yeah,
yourself from here. Then it's get broken and you do at the contrario, at the
yeah,
opposite.
yeah, yeah.
From the opposite you follow
Yes.
the trend. Wow.
Yeah. Like right here, the perfect scenario would be being able to short from the main area from the range, which I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't even trading EU this time. As you can see, I don't have anything drawn.
I took this trade.
Anything.
I took this trade. It was like for me, wow, because it's like a 15 minutes range.
Yeah.
Then I stop here, and they
Yeah,
continue
that's fine.
to go down. But it does the same at the high time frame, and they confuse me
Yeah.
again because from
Yeah,
here
yeah,
it's supposed to go long. I don't
yeah.
know why. Then I didn't took this, and they say it's going to external, and then it went to external first, but
Yeah,
must be mechanical.
that's why I don't use bias. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just easier for me to accept some losses and don't use bias. But anyway, the perfect scenario would be shorting from here, which is the refined area, the most recent refined area inside the main area, and also longing this right here, because you don't know if the price is going to drop from here or continue to respect the mitigations, correct? Sometimes it does this, even if the range is a bearish one. So I shoot for both sides. I don't know what the market's gonna do, so I just let him show me. So I should be trying to short from this, and then long from this. One side will work, you know.
Yeah.
So if I take an SL right here, I break even this one. If I take an SL right here, I break even this one, and maybe finish the TP here. Yeah. Depending on how much I can have, you know.
How you do when the market try to continue then take this and then goes down. You do it.
Yeah, that happened in GU right here. You can see I was trading GU this afternoon. And right here, can you see the market's in the size?
Yes.
So I'm taking trades left and right. I don't know if this price is going to go up or go down. My job here is to take trades and then manage them.
Okay. Wow.
You know, like I was taking trades right here after this BOS, which was in the MT5. It wasn't an SL. I was taking trades right here because this was unmitigated. I was taking trades here because of this BOS and also this unmitigated area. You see, so I'm just guessing at the end of the day.
Wow.
I really don't care about the bias.
Understand.
And then eventually, somehow, I have to exit from all this mess right here with money. And I mean somehow, but just managing my positions, you know.
Mhm.
Like once I have this, almost SL, and then this was an SL, almost SL, and then break. Oh, sorry, break, short, short, short. I didn't took this this last two
And-
ones.
In here, how much you risk? Like for every trade, for example, let's say that today you want to trade the 1%, you split the 10 operation because you're like you're trading, I don't know, maybe 50 10, 20 trade open, no?
Usually I'm always risking 1 or 2 R. Always. Model
Yeah.
was telling you guys to always break even, but per trade I'm risking 0.20 or 0.13.
Okay, so
This.
3, 6, 9. If you risk 1%, you have 3 trades to
Yeah, basically.
30,
Or
30,
5 trades using this, you know.
or 5 trades using this. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
But for beginners, I don't recommend this. I recommend to start with 0.05.
0.05.
Yeah, I can pass challenges with this, which is crazy.
So 0.05, it means that I can do more trade and being more confident.
Yeah, take more trades, learn faster, get more data, put yourself in situations that you are not comfortable without risking almost nothing. You know?
Okay.
And if you have an expectancy of 1 to 2, I mean, actually 1.5 per trade or per group of trades, you just multiply it. So you have like 20 trades a day, which you can easily do in one pair, of course, trading a lot of hours. And then multiply this to 0.05. Oh, sorry. Well, by 1.25, which is the average expectancy per trade, counting the losses. Then you have 20 times 1.25. You have 25. Okay, 25R. So multiply this 25R
Yes, sorry.
by 0.05. So you have 1%, 1.5% a day. 1%. Around 1%, 0.80 or 1.2%. So basically, if you can maintain this, you can pass the challenges using 0.05 in about 10 or 12 days without risking almost nothing and taking a bunch of trades and learning faster. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well,
but yeah, to reach to 0.3, I mean, I took my time, and when I'm trading less setups per day, I can increase my risk to 1% up to 3% per trade if I'm trading less. But if I want to trade more, mitigations and all that stuff, I should lower my risk because I can fuck my accounts real fast, real quick, you know? Then here I stopped trading, and then it got easier to trade, as always. Like once I stopped trading, yeah, you see, I stopped trading right before the trend started to develop itself. But anyway, yeah, again, this will be an mitigation failing. This will be a stop loss. Then do all over again. BOS can long from all of this area right here. Internal BOS, long here again, short here, short here. Gang, SL, SL. Took this high. Break the low, short. If you are able to short, stop loss here. It wasn't possible. Long, SL. Again, break the low, come back, short from this main area, short from this main area, long from this main area. Stop losses and break evens or whatever. And I mean, it's
wow.
basically all. Huh?
Yes. So you give yourself time, like, for example, 1 hour, and on the 1 hour you take everything, partially mitigate the boss or the.
Yeah, Yeah, you can do that.
So which
Like,
is
I
the
don't know,
best
model.
way? Which is the best way to not be slave of the chart instead than financial freedom?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's personal goals, you know, personal preferences. I like to be trading more hours, because it's my job, right? I don't have anything to do unless trade. But yeah,
At the
I
beginners,
like to trade a
what
lot.
do you, what do you
Yeah.
recommend one beginners like as a time?
In my honest opinion, you should spend a lot of time in the charts if you can, of course, if you don't have a job or whatever, and take the highest amount of setups that you can, and collect this data. And next week improve. Next week improve. You know. Sometimes you don't have stamina to be at the charts looking all this shit here or this math for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, which is fine. But try to build that stamina or that endurance to to be comfortable with this, and spend the most amount of time that you can in your daily routine, because eventually you can pass challenges or flip accounts real quick, you know. It's just a matter of time when you learn how to trade or manage mitigations. Then when you know what you're doing, you can just lower actually decrease the amount of time that you spend in the charts. Just trade in white session or London session or whatever session that you like. But at the beginning, my recommendation is always to try to spend many hours as possible and taking trades left and right, because you can learn from more data, you know. Of course, risking low amounts of money, or even trading demo accounts.
What I can say about this, Fausto, is that if you follow the actual narrative that has been said on every platform when you listen these people trading, in my opinion, is totally false. Because trading is like any other job. Okay, of course, we all would love to spend less time on the chart and make the most out of it. Reality is that this kind of way of living is based on how much time you spend on the chart. And me, for example, as Matt was saying, I don't have all the stamina or the concentration, even because like I have personal issues on stay focused for a long period of time. But I have been able to increase this amount of time being on the chart. Actually, it's a workout like any other things, right? So at the beginning, it's very overwhelming because a lot of data to analyze, a lot of like candle going back and forth, like, and you lose the way very easily. But eventually, if you keep if you are stick with that and you are keep doing and show up and the same things over and over and over again, at the end you'll find out and you will be pleased about that.
Or
No.
You guys are not listening me, right?
Yes. Yeah, I am now.
Yeah, no.
Right. Okay. So whatever. I think my computer is fucked. So yeah. Okay, whatever.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
the internet.
Yes, but thank you. I understood what you said. What's your opinion about it, and what I have to think about the opinion of the others. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tiring, to be honest, also. It's pretty fucking tiring. It's kind of overwhelming, as Model said, because you're just not used to it, you know. But eventually you can do this in 1, 2, or 3 or 4 pairs eventually. It will be second nature. And you lose fear. I guess fear, it takes a lot of your energy. You know, you're just guessing stuff or being afraid of taking losses or being afraid of TPs, or sometimes it can happen. Being afraid of break evens, being afraid of taking a lot of trades. All of this can drain your stamina or your energy real fast, real quick. Once you get rid of this, things can just flow a bit better.
Matt,
And sorry, yeah.
which is the distance that you keep on TradingView to see how the chart is moving? Like this, or
Yeah, that's a very important question, to be honest. That's a very pro tip.
because always when you go
Like this,
too near to
like
the
this.
candles, and then you lost what it's happened, so your mind fly away and don't understand anything more.
Yeah.
So which one is okay? This
Usually like this.
you track lines from this.
Yeah, I'm always trading like this. Oh, sorry, like this. And my chart's never like this,
Okay.
because I like to be watching the middle of my screen here.
Mhm.
And
also
I usually go
project where the price can go. You take
yeah.
forward.
Because I'm almost always watching more the MT5 than the trading view, And in the MT5 I cannot be drawing because it's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
So I just have to look at the zones and then imagine what can happen without drawing anything. So, and then I would never be like this with the charts because I can barely see the candle or the wicks. It's always like this, and never like this too,
Yeah.
No. Because I can see almost nothing, just like an hour of price basically, which is very low. So I usually it's like this, MT5 and TradingView.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and this makes a lot of difference. That was actually a very nice question.
Hey,
Because
Matt,
sometimes I see
can you
people
hear me?
starting out, and it is like this.
Hey, I have a request. I don't know if it is possible, but
Yeah.
I would really appreciate if once you can do a live session, maybe on a demo account, so we don't see your datas. But I would love to see how do you manage all these trades on live markets, because for me also when I open to trades, I have problems with all the lines on my MT4, and I don't know how to put stop loss to break even and so on and so forth. So I don't know if this is possible, but for me it would be very useful.
Yeah. Do you have an EA, an expert advisor?
Yes, I use one. It's free. It's the one ponies use, I think.
Oh yeah. That's the issue when you have a free EA. Because when you use, let me just share the whole screen here real quick, so I can show you the magic keys. The screen. Yeah, can you see the screen? The whole screen?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can see.
The magic keys here. All right, so this is the magic keys. And once you have a lots of trades or whatever, most times you don't have more than 3 trades, more than 3 lines of green lines as entry lines and SLs. The TP doesn't really matter, right? Because you can draw or just exit. So once you click this button right here, oh, this yellow is pretty shitty right here. This button right here, change sim. This program makes your order orange in your screen. The line that was green becomes orange.
Oh,
right?
nice.
So I know which one I'm trading from, or I know which one I'm managing. Okay, and in the right side, in the right corner of my screen here, it shows all, or when I press change sim, it switches from all of my positions on that pair. So it says like buy and the tickets from the MT5, you know, buy, I don't know, 60 lots, and then the tickets, the number from that entry. So when I want to manage just one trade, I just click here, select real quick which one that I want, and then I press SL entry, which I configured to be when I press this button, it goes 0.5 more than my break even, so I can cover my commissions. Okay, which is what I need because I don't have spread, so I have to pay commissions. And we can configure this to be whatever you want. You can just place it right at the level of your entry, but you will be paying commissions. Or if you have some spreads, maybe you take you out. Okay, and then after, I also can use auto break evens if I'm trading just from one side, like if I'm just shorting here or whatever, shorting here. If all of my positions is short, I can just place auto break evens in the next POS. So once this is taken out, I just drag a purple line in my MT5, activate the auto break even, and then all of my positions go to break even. Or if I was choosing between them, they go to break even like separately. Other thing that I can use is again change sim and then close full or close custom. You know, because I don't have to be going down in my MT5 and then pressing the X button here to close my position. And I'll be watching here in my MT5, in my history here, or my when you can see the profits, where you can see the profits. Like if I'm risking, I don't know, maybe $100, and then some trade here is like 700, I know that this is 7R, right? As I'm not drawing in MT5, or not drawing in TradingView, I have to know how much R I'm making on average by the profits, knowing how much I'm risking, you know. So once this reaches a certain number, and I can watch on my MT5 or in my TradingView, if the price is taking some liquidity, let's say like this, let's say or whatever, I long here, and then once the price reaches here, it's giving me 2.7R or 3R, whatever. So I can go and press change sim and then close full, you know? So I don't have to be going back and forth with the X buttons here. And also another thing that I use after I enter the position, I don't have to be setting my TP manually because I can just click this. Target X default or targets as 1X right here. And then it's automatically set to be 5R or 4R. Then once I press this button, the TP goes to whatever price that is giving me 4R, counting commissions. So it's pretty easy, to be honest. Like I don't have like 10 trades in a row running. And usually I can have like 2, 3, maybe 4 trades. But once you have 4 trades, eventually one of them or 2 of them will be break even or a sell already. So on average, you have almost 2 or 3 trades open if you are trying to hedge every single mitigation. And another thing is that FN3 and FN4, you can switch between timeframes. So I don't have to be going back to my trading view or going back to my MT5 in the upper area. Switching timeframes, I can just click this. This goes a -1 time frame, and this goes to +1 time frame, and which is pretty handy. And I can zoom out and zoom in too, you know.
Okay, nice.
And also I can just open calc, which is I guess in your EA is just show lines, and I don't have to be switching that button that says limit order, pending order, or stop order. If the order is here and I just click open trade, I just have to click open calc, set my SL, I don't set my TPs, just leave them floating. And then I just click open trade. And then this will be in a market's execution. And if I press market pending, it will open a blue line in my MT5. Then I can set the limit order and then just press open trade. So this is pretty fucking handy, man. And it's only $30 for a lifetime. You know, so I mean, I cannot trade without this. When I'm trading in my cell phone or in my laptop that I didn't have the magic keys installed, I cannot trade like this. It's impossible.
Okay,
To be
okay.
honest, I can't, you know, like, but
Thank
if you can, just buy it. You know, it's worth every cent. If you want to be a trader or if you want to trade more or more setups per day, you need this, to be honest. This one that is free, even with the hotkeys, is not fast enough, in my opinion, right? It's not to trade multiple pairs and multiple trades and manage multiple trades. It's not fast enough because you have to be dragging lines. These here just click buttons, you know, to break even, to stop loss, to close positions, whatever. You make everything.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
I can live trade with you guys and maybe tomorrow, whatever. And then I'll call you guys the entries. Then we see how it goes. Then the entries and the management.
Tomorrow we trade live?
Tomorrow, yeah, we can trade live tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. I would love it.
And in the Discord session, Discord channel, we have I don't know, like I don't know what the name is, like voice channel or live channel.
Yes, we have the
So,
live channel. We can
yeah,
join.
we hop in there and then I'll be saying, oh, buy long, buy short, buy short, buy short, whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's just to practice and see like how you guys, like as an expert, you feel the difference from one mitigation, another mitigation, a QM and another QM. Okay, back test. Thank you very much. It's full of back test in the courses, but live could help. Yes, because it's the real time.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it would
I
be
mean,
wonderful.
And any
yeah, it's pretty easy, man. It's pretty easy. I mean, you guys will see that it's nothing special, to be honest. I'm just placing trades, just guessing, you know, literally just guessing. And I take many stop losses in a row in a day, actually. Pretty normal. The difference,
Okay.
I guess, the
Wow.
difference is just like I'm used to it, you know. I don't mind about the stop loss anymore. It doesn't change anything. So yeah, also because I use a low amount of risk, you know, it would be impossible to trade using 1 or 2%. Because if I have like 2 or 3 SLs in a row, I'm fucked. So yeah.
Yeah, it happens some strikes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like
Today, I
wow.
guess I was trading XAU. I didn't mark anything here. Maybe just here. But I had like 4 stop losses in a row. Because price was going like this. You know? And then, yeah, and then just fucked me up some 3 or 4 times. And then eventually I had one trade that gave me 5R. So it doesn't really matter, right? That's the main.
In this case, what you do? You stop yourself or you still continue?
I don't have any rules about stopping the day or either from stop loss or TPs or goals, you know, in my day. I just keep trading. You know,
Like
trading this way is almost impossible. If you do all the mitigations, it's almost impossible to lose more than 5R a day. If you're doing all the mitigations, you can still be in break even and spend a lot in commissions, but it's almost important. If you take every single one of them and trying to target and manage the correct way, it's almost impossible to have like -6, -7R. And if I have, let's say -10R, whatever, it would be just 3% using 0.3. So for me, 3% should be 10 stop losses in a row. Make trading all mitigations is almost impossible. Almost impossible. Because like right here, once you get the trend going in your favor, it's almost infinite money. You know, like here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 failed. Like right here, you can make 20R, 15R, whatever, you know, or 10R. It's just the
But here, for example, you don't hedge for the long.
I don't, because I don't have a BOS to the upside. You know, like BOS, 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 BOS. But the
Okay.
BOS is going down, right?
Okay. Yes.
So I have to see a internal BOS so I can hedge. Yeah,
And that's important.
at least an internal BOS, right? Even if you are trying to hedge somehow in the milliseconds time frame, this bearish that we're here should give you at least 2 or 3R net. Because just drawing some nonsense here would be something like this, right? That's the mitigated area. Index AU, the stop loss should be a bit bigger than 2 or 3 pipettes, but anyway. Then target this low. Then go here. Oh. Like this. So if your TPs are higher than 2R, if you are trying to hedge, which you will lose 1R, should be fine, right? The expectancy is still 1.
Oh yes, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
you lose 1, you win 3, but the 3 times you win,
And 2 or 3.
2, 3.
Yeah. Whatever here, then whatever price here. So right here is like 5, 2, 7, 9, maybe 10 already, counting the 0.33, 12, and then maybe 15, 13 or then 1 loss. You know?
Yes.
Like, or 2 or 3 losses, whatever, like minus 4R over here, then it's still like 10R net.
Yes, a question.
Then eventually,
how proper react to trading like this? Like, of course, like 10
props?
operations.
I don't know, to be honest.
Sorry?
I don't trade props. I don't know.
you don't.
I truly don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But maybe they don't mind. Like bigger props, they don't mind, I guess.
Okay.
Like,
because
what was the question? What was the question?
No, the question was if the prop allowed this kind of trading, like RR. I mean the win rate. No, it's like of course. Then when he win 1, 2, 3, in this it's gonna make maybe 0.5%, correct? Or 1%, because here is going to be 16 risk rewards, and you win for 1 to 16. Understand? But the 16 is going to be your 0.5, for example, if you split.
So what you are saying is that if the prop firm creates problem because you are winning too much?
Yeah.
Well, it should be the other way around. So they should be happy because, I mean, at the end of the day, they should make money if you make money, right? So if they are legit, they should be happy that you're making money.
Yeah, if they're legit. I had a prop where I did five trades. I did all 5 trades more than 1%, 1.3, and then they don't pay me because they told me we're not allowed the risk management. But I say, are 5 trades to profit, so you must be happy because I trade like this. And they don't pay me. Like it was 100,000 prop, and then this 100,000 went like 1,300, and they don't pay me.
Well, yeah, that can happen because the prop firm are not legit. That's the problem.
Understood. Thank you. Understood.
Matt, I have a question regarding this price action. How do you manage this kind of failure swings? Because the most losses I have is when there are too many failure swings in continuation trades. So in this case, for example, could you take something here or here, for example, because here there's a QM and then there's an internal break of structure. Would you take a trade here or here?
Yes, I would. Yes. Everyone that you pointed out, actually, like break, shorts. For me, this is a internal break. Actually, the internal break is here. As I was explaining to you guys, this is not a QM, right? But anyway, it's I'm copying this area, so it should be something like this: bigger candle to the downside, then I bear bullish candle, near low, then take the high out, which is here, right? So I'll be trying to long somewhere here, then I'll have a hedge now. So right now, I don't have any BOS either here or here. So I either wait or wait for a new BOS inside here. So again, I don't have any BOS inside here. No true confirmations, no nothing, no liquidity being taken. So I'll just be waiting. But again, once I have this BOS, I'll be trying to long here.
Okay.
Then eventually come to this high, right? And then again, the process repeats. So the low, short, long,
Okay.
But yeah, the fear in most beginners is once the price is like this. Eventually I can have like multiple stop losses like this, and that's fine. Nothing that I can do, to be honest.
Okay.
I had a friend today asking me, because again the XAU price in some time was like this. It was going like this, So every mitigation that he took failed, and every range that he took failed. So he's shorting here, SL, longing here, SL, longing here, SL. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, yeah.
This is
There's
how
nothing
I was telling you before.
So-
It happened. It's frustrating, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
but
then
there's
look,
no way to avoid this. I mean, it's you have to take every trade and accept the losses for it.
yeah, accept the risk. Yeah, that's why you should trade in a lower risk per trade, right? And then eventually, once he stopped trading, the price started going like this.
Yes,
You
yes,
know?
it is a classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
it's like
this
you
is very
said,
tiring.
like you said before, like you had the same things today, then you stop
Yeah.
your here, and then the price give you reason going down.
Yeah. That happened to me. Yeah.
Also this, but you stop. That's why I'm telling you,
I
like,
was
if you have a time to stop the trade for the day, like.
when I get tired, basically. But
Yeah.
usually it's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. my time. 1
Understood.
p.m., 2 p.m. my time. Yeah. So yeah, these things happens all the fucking time. You're gonna be spending much energy here trying to figure out what the price is doing, and then once you stop trying, the price starts going like this. But I mean, it is what it is, I just have to accept this and then just say, okay, I got fucked, and try again, because he was here and then he lost like 3 or 4 R, my friend, next to you, and then here he could make like 20 R.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Like 10 minutes later. I don't know. Then that's why I say, like, if you're a beginner and you have too many rules, like, oh, I stopped trading when I make like 10 trades, or stop trading when I lost. I was telling Pones this actually.
Yeah.
I stopped trading when I lose 3R, After 3R, you can have like a sequence of trades that can give you 20, 30, 40R. You never know.
Sure.
Money never sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here, look again. It happens all the time, man. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This was I stopped loss, right? And then again, you get confused a bit, and then again, multiple mitigations. And this is afternoon. So in the London session, in the whatever, like XAU is pretty hard to trade, to be honest.
Actually, trading
But
like this, you don't even have to understand the top down. Let's say. No?
Nah, you don't need. You just need M1, M5, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So right here again, you see the market's kind of crazy in the AUD. I was trying to trade this. And then if I long here, short here, SL. Long here, SL. Long here, SL. Short here, SL. And then eventually, 100 trades, easy trades. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 here.
It's incredible how respect the levels, like not even the levels, but the point of.
Yeah, the mitigation level, the last one, the most recent one. Yeah. And then again here starts to be like what we call here upon is this is a price technical analysis pattern, which is like, I don't know how you guys call it in English.
Megafono.
Yeah, here's like expanded triangle, something like this.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I don't remember the name.
Yeah. But I have the triangle and you have the expanded triangle, which is this one that fucks everything in everyone. But yeah, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, and then eventually again, a lot of R's available.
Matt, sorry.
But yeah.
For me, it is not clear how you manage the TP when you open multiple trades in one direction, for example, in this case. Can you explain me?
Yeah. So like, let's say from here to be easy, right? You get the short, okay? Right here. This is a easy short, then BOS, short again. So you have 2 positions and 3 positions here. So you have 3 shorts.
Yeah.
So I'll go like this. Just placing drawings so you can see, right? Right here. And then right here. All right. Let me just erase this mess. See better. All right. So you have the mitigation areas. Now, it'll be like this. After every single BOS, I have to break even the position, right? So after this BOS, break even this one. 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 Oh, and again, if you're trading inside of, let's say this, the yellow one, I have to think about the in terms of the yellow one. So you're trading this, so this is your break even. Shorting here, this is our break even. Shorting here, this is our break even. And then eventually the main range got taken out, right? So I'll be thinking like this all the time about my break evens. And then once I have my break even, I start to think about the average R that I'm having. So took this low out, then I have to measure here because this is a main low, let's say. So this is like 2.8 R, 3 R. I can close this one to build my day, to build my balance in the day. If I already have balance, I can go to the 5 minutes here and then look for previous liquidity to the left side, which in this case I don't have, right? I have this one, and then the next one is only here. Okay, so I go back to my M1, and we can do this in TradingView or MC5. Then if I drag here and then measure, this is already 4, this is already 2, and this is already less than 2. So what I will be doing is closing this and this, then I'll be making like 4, 6R, then letting this one run. So this 2 was taken out, closed, then let this one run until where? God knows where, to be honest. If it reaches like 3R, 4R, and you spotted some liquidity to the left side, I can close. If you see a QM to the other side, I can manually close. Of course, with the average of 3 or 4R, maybe 2.8 to 3.2R. Usually be closing my trades. Once I have R and enough balance in the day, I will be letting all of these shorts from here to run a lot. Like depends on the size of the stop loss, right? But if I go back to the M15 now or M5, and I was trading here, then I have nothing to the left side, just this. So no one knows where this shit gonna stop, to be honest. So once it is like empty like this, I just exit here or here. Once it starts to make a QM to the upside, trying to have my average 3 or around 3R will be fine for me. Then yeah, that's how I manage my positions. And then the same thing goes for the hedges, right? If I want to open a hedge right here, like let's say I long here, broke this high, then I'm trying to long from here, whatever. Okay, and I still have the shorts coming. Okay, so it'll be multiple shorts right here. Shorts. You see, almost all of these shorts would be break even already, because you almost came to the extreme of the leg. So only this one right here will be running. The rest will be all break even. So again, as I was saying to you, most of the times you have only 2 or 3 positions open, which is kind of easy to manage. Because the previous one you just closed to make some money and fund the rest of your day. So again, if I hedge here, I can just build a hedge, reopen this stop loss, take this low, take this TP to the SL, take this high to this SL. So if the hedge is fine is like above 2.5, 3R, then I just let the hedge run. And then once I have the hedge, I don't have to bother anymore, because I know that I will make money from this. Now I just restart the thinking process. Okay, take the low, short, break even. Plus a break even. Okay, take the high, try to long. Wasn't possible. Was a miss. At least here in the trading view.
When you say
Miss
take
trades.
the high, is because take the 3 candle.
Yeah.
You don't care about this that can protect.
What you mean? Like, but this was a short, right?
Here you have the boss, and also you candle break everything. So now you put yourself here to trade long, but it takes.
Yeah, but can you see that this candle didn't came to the extreme that I'll be trying to long from here, right? Because it's the best price possible. And it didn't. So after it didn't, it broke the high again. You see?
I understand. Okay.
So after it broke the high again, I'll be trying to long here.
Yeah.
Not here anymore.
Someone try is here with this candle. Someone in the world, I mean, algorithm, bank, I don't know, but someone try from here. Who
I was longing here.
Kind of trading? Like,
sorry, your voice cracks a bit.
Yes, I know he's lagging. I said just a shitty question. Like, who use this kind of trading? Like bank, frequency, people who hedge?
I don't know. To be honest, I knew about this in 2013. In a in a forum. Yeah, in a forum. Yeah. And then I was talking to those guys, and then we started to develop the trade ideas. But we were using the H1 and H4 to trade, you know.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing, actually.
Wow. Listen, which is the best way to make the exercise that you guys show on the courses, where like mitigating range, like as exercise?
To see ranges or to see mitigations?
Yeah, to see mitigations, and then the ranges change and the mitigation start from here again.
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy, because once you have a BOS, and then you have to search for the BOS that is clear for you, you just go back in time and then mark the last or the most recent buy to sell or sell to buy. Right? So in your drawing here, after this high was taken out, just go back in time, and this whole zone will be your zone, your mitigation area, your continuation area.
You put yourself under the 50%, almost to the end, you trade long, but then it goes top, but then you have the new boss, so you start to range from here, and you do the same, 50%, and then count area. And
you have to see what caused the break. And by what caused the break, sometimes it is like this, right?
Yes.
This break wasn't caused by all of this area. It was caused by this tiny area here, right? So then you can go like this.
True, exactly.
Yeah. because and this happens every time. Like let's say here, right? Oh, in this case it's a silly example, but what caused this break right here was this, right? The buy to sell right here, just which is easy to see, right? And now if you go here and see this break right here, you can say, oh, this break, that's the whole buy to sell, right?
Yeah.
The whole bullish move before the break, but actually it was only this that caused the break. You see?
Only the last one, but then you get filled.
Yeah, the most recent, and you can go even crazier and see like this is internal BOS. What caused this was this candle, right?
See,
The most recent, yeah. So you can short from here.
you get stopped.
Break even here, you know.
Ah,
Short, break even.
I lose some candles actually. It's
Yeah, that's
it's
normal.
pretty
Yeah, that's
fast
normal.
that it keeps. So you do
Yes.
market order, no?
Usually, yeah, usually.
Okay.
I don't have time to be placing limits, you know, be dragging lines and stuff. Yeah. If I'm trading high frequency, I don't have time. But yeah, usually it's this way. Just ask yourself what caused the break. Like here, that's the break, or that's the break. What caused the break? This, and you have the zone. Yeah. Sometimes, of course, it doesn't work, but usually it's like this. Sometimes it's used as liquidity, you know, because it goes like this, and then what caused the break was this, and then the QM happened, and they have the range. Then sometimes I have an unmitigated POI below this, and then it goes like this. Right. So,
yeah, so
as I said,
in case you use two orders, the first one, the second.
Yeah. If my management allows, yes.
Okay.
Because I should be risking one or even if I take two stop losses or one stop loss and one break even, you know, because if I have a hedge, if one gets stopped out, the other one should go to break even.
Because
So,
today he did the situation around 3 maybe.
Euro or AUD?
Euro.
3 your time?
I think so. Before then take the liquidity at 15 minutes.
3 a.m. or 3 p.m.?
PM, sorry.
So 3 p.m.
I mean
for me is
Italian time, Italian time, so it means I don't know your
I guess it's +4 for me.
I think so. Where are you from?
I don't know. I'm from Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. But
I don't know.
it doesn't matter. We can see if you do 5 minutes, I show you, and then we keep the area.
Oh, 5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, today.
Just erase this.
Around this here. And
You
then
were looking at M5 or M1?
No, M1. It did the same
Right, so
example that you did before.
right here.
See.
Yeah.
You go to M1.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Yeah.
You were saying like build the liquidity and then take everything and
yeah.
from here start.
In this case, it was easier, you know, because that's the BOS, right? And then that's the the BOS is here. Right here. And once this was taken out, this was already the order flow changing, right? The QM, so you have the range. This was a big range, I guess it was from here to here. And then, yeah, liquidity inside. And then for me, it was impossible to long from here because I don't have anything underneath, you know, just this breaker block right here. But it didn't tap into it. So I had to wait for some kind of internal BOS. And now it started to work. Because again, that's the same process. Took the high out or this high, whatever. In my MC5, this is a chicken information. So you have this whole area that caused the BOS. And right here, you can long.
Like a breaker block, correct?
Yeah. To refine, yes. But I don't really use breaker blocks. I'm pretty bad with them. So I almost never use them.
Okay.
I will not be able to long from here because I will be trying to place my stop loss here, and this is not good, you know, too big.
Mhm.
And I'll be trying to long here, actually.
Excuse me, is the price got this and here a signal, I come back long, yes, but is only a range long, is internal liquidity, and so I can do too long for this. I go long this stop loss, but here I can go long, correct?
Right here.
Yes, for example.
Yeah, if you have a range, yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
But this is not a QM, right? Like you don't have any QM right here. So yeah. If this low was taken out, then yes, you have this low and then it's high. And then you have to maybe try to refine something here. And then eventually wait for the internal BOS and then start to long.
But if this is not QM, or I go long here or nothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is the last area. You know, that's the buy to sell area that caused this in this brick. So the area is from here to here. Right?
Okay.
Then in the MC5 it was fillet. I remember this. And then right here you can start long, 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 long if you want to have a bigger stop loss, you know. You had like 4 or 5 positions here.
Yes, very good. Very,
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's cool. Yeah.
I think for me it's fine. But tomorrow, what time, Matt, are you available to try this live?
Usually I start trading 4 or 5 a.m. my time. I don't know which time it is for you guys, but I'll be there so you guys can see that I'm there. Then just join, you know.
It is going to be our PM or AM?
Mine 4 a.m. is your guys 8 a.m. I guess 9 a.m. I don't know, around
Okay.
8 or 9.
So London
Looks like
session.
this.
Because London session in our time is correct, but you have to wake up early.
Yeah. I usually try to start trading 4 to 5 a.m. around this time.
Okay. So see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll be here.
Discord, yeah. And then we'll try to take some trades together. Yeah. Yeah, right here again, the same example, man. You had like 2 stop losses and then eventually market starts to, you know, to give you easy entries.
Yeah, you need practice to recognize the easy entries as you said, but I mean you need practice first, I think.
Yeah. After you learn how to do this exercise of the BOS and then marking the mitigation, it's pretty easy to see because you'll be doing this many times in a day, you know. And then once you have everything in your trading view, it's actually easier to see the zones being mitigated. Can you see like mitigation? And then the last zone that was unmitigated is this.
Yeah,
Right?
so
But
this is not mitigated, so we wait the mitigation. Cioè,
no,
probably take the
because now you can
mitigation.
long right now, you know?
You can long right now.
Yeah, you can long right now. BOS, a
Yeah,
mitigated area, then go long. But now this is like almost spread hours, so this is really shitty PA.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it will be long here. Like this. Oh. Something like this, you know? And then of course this is a pretty bad RR. So try to hold this until some liquidity to the left side that gives you 3 or 4, like around here. Yep. And this is also a mitigated area that price can react from. which is kind of reacting from, right? Like just a pipette. Usually in MT5, this is also mitigated. And now I have to wait. If this wasn't a stop loss, now it would be like this. Yeah, no, then a short from here. If this was a stop loss, you long from here. And then eventually price will start to respect the order flow and then you make money.
It's as simple as that.
Bro, I truly think that is more about courage and placing trades than knowing something, you know?
Yeah, I agree, man. I
Because
agree.
like, yeah, if you just place trades, every single mitigation is almost impossible if you manage correctly your risk per trade. And, you know, you were
Yeah,
doing
I
this, right?
agree.
In your backtest sessions,
Yeah,
taking
I
all of
was.
them. Yeah. And you can see the difference, right?
Yeah.
Like if you take them all, I don't know, the bad days were like 0R or 3R or 4R, maybe 5R, maybe -2, whatever. And yeah, that's the average, right? Taking all of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty insane, to be honest.
Yeah,
What is
definitely.
insane for me is that Forex SOL is way easier to trade than futures. Because futures you have to have a bias. You
Why
cannot
do
place
you?
hedges.
Oh, you can't?
You can't.
Oh, I see, I see. I
Because
thought
if
you
you
could.
no, if you long here and then eventually you want to short, this long will close.
I see.
Let's say if you place like a market execution here with a long market execution, once you pressed with the same lot size, okay? Once you press short market, this will close.
No.
And if you have like half of the amounts of the lots that you open the long here, this would be in a partial, 50% partial.
But is that even true even for like I don't know, platinum óleo? I don't know.
It depends where you're trading. If you're trading from CME, which is the Chicago one, the exchange, and trading inside, which is a centralized exchange, you cannot hedge. To hedge, you have to have 2 accounts, 2 platforms, and then long from them and short from another.
I see.
Yeah. But if you're trading CFDs using Forex brokers, you can open a hedge account and then everything is the same thing. So when I came to trade Forex, I was like, what the fuck, man? It's just guessing. I can short and long at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
And you get fucked every time in trading futures because you cannot hedge. Because you truly don't know where price is going, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I can long, but I also want to short, but I can't. So I guess I was like, yeah, okay, like nothing that I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Excuse me, a question.
Oh, sorry.
When
Yeah.
I collect my data of my trades, what can I do to improve faster? What is the work?
Collect 25 to 35 trades. And then you have to have, let me just share my screen again. You have to have, can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have like time. Oh, let me just, I'll just take too long. Yeah, time, buy or short or sell, well, of course. Then you have to have the main one here is the observation tab. Column, whatever, and error, and yeah, that's it. And the strategy. The strategy, by QMs or ranges, Oh, sorry, mitigation or ranges. And then you fill this with 25 or 35 trades. And oh, sorry, and the last one is screenshots. Aqui. All right. Screenshot. So you just place this in your Excel tab or Excel sheets or whatever you want to do. And then the errors here, you should classify them by numbers. Like mistake number 1 equals to not taking every trade, not taking every mitigation, whatever. Or I didn't see the mitigation. Or whatever, you know, just make some. Then number 2 is like I'm having fear of taking trades. Number 3, I didn't went break even at the right time, at the right BOS, whatever. Okay. And then because it's easier in the future when you have like 1,000, 5,000 trades, you don't want to be reading all of this shit again. You just want to see numbers and then know what the mistakes was. So after every 25 or 35 trades, you search for the most common mistakes, the most common number from here. And then you will see why you are having this issue with the observation tab, which you will like make a short text saying why you think that you're having this issue. And then in the next block of 25 or 35 trades, you will try to solve the most recurring mistake here, right? Then you see like, oh, I wasn't taking every mitigation. So in the next 25 to 35 trades, my mission is to take every single trade and see what happens. And then, okay, I took them all. Fine. Redo this every time. Screenshots, mistakes, and then reanalyze the data, then go again. Oh, right now, the mistakes was to not go break even fast enough. So in your next 25 to 35 trades, you will try to not do the previous mistakes, of course, and also put this, problem solving stuff in the next 25 to 35 trades, and then so on and so forth. Okay. And then that's how you progress risk per trade. You start with like 0.01%. And then once you have the skills or the main mistakes or the main errors are being mitigated or being eradicated, then you start to increase your risk per trade to 0.03, then eventually 0.5, then eventually 0.7, then eventually 0.9, then 12. And then here you're good to go. Here you can pass any challenge and make a lot of money and whatever. The goal is reach 0.12 or 0.25. Around this area is the sweet spots for prop firms and personal accounts without having much drawdown. Yeah. But to reach there, you have to take a lot of trades and a lot of time and do this over and over again, and making sure that you're not committing the same mistakes or coming back to old habits. And then eventually you see the average R in the day start to increase, right? Because you're solving the main mistakes or the main errors that you're having. And that's how you do it. When I started, I did like 4 years of this every single time, and then I stopped journaling. I collected about 10,000 to 12,000 trades. And I was, again, as I told you guys, 0.01 when I started in Forex, then working my way up until 1%, 0.5%, and whatever. Doing this. Right?
And
but I usually
between backtest and the live market, what is a specific time? So 1 hour to 1 hour to 1, half to half, or when can I optimize this?
Yeah, you have to take one of this for live and one for backtest. The same stuff, the same spreadsheet, right?
Okay.
And when you are a beginner, usually backtest more. And once you start to grow your skills or whatever, starts to live trade more.
Okay.
Okay, so how many hours, how much time you should spend in the charts? It's up to you, to be honest. I used to spend 10 to 12 hours a day doing backtests. I didn't even trade live. But now I spend 10 to 12 hours trading live and not doing break-evens. Oh, not break-evens, backtest sessions.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's up to you. Like if you have like a shitty 10-hour session, it's not worth it, you know? If you have like excellent 1 hour or 2 hour backtest session,
yes.
that's great. Yeah. Then you start to feel yourself and then say like, oh, okay, I can start to trade live now for an hour. And then the rest of the day that I can spend at the charts, I'll spend it in break even. Oh, not break even, backtest.
Backtest.
Yeah. And yeah, like actually I gave this tip to Pones a few months ago, and he was just doing backtests back to back.
Yeah.
He almost didn't trade live for a period of time.
Yeah, I did almost like 3 months, I think.
Yeah, 3 months of full backtest sessions without
Yeah.
trading live. Yeah. But one thing that I can say is backtest can make you more anxious, especially in FX replay, because you can pass the bar so fucking fast, and in the live markets have to be waiting. So that's an issue that you can have. I had, Pones had, everyone that backtests a lot had this issue.
Yeah.
But eventually you get used to it, you know.
Yeah, backtest is faster. Live market
Yeah.
is to
Yeah.
waiting much.
If you are
Yeah,
used to
true.
backtesting FX replay, you can make a whole day of trading, like London session, New York session, and a bit more than New York session in about 1 hour, an hour and a half. A whole day. Using M1, not even using M5. Can go real fast. But you have to focus on the backtest and see, like, you have to have a goal for each backtest session, you know, or each backtest strategy that you want to test. Like I'm only doing ranges, T2s or T1s. All right, just do that. Then separate the data.
Ah, okay.
Because if you're doing like, you know, because if you're doing like mitigations, ranges, T1, T2, limit in unmitigated PYs from the whatever price, whatever time frame, you don't know what you know.
Okay.
You don't know what is giving you money. Yeah.
In one session T1, one session T2, and so
Yeah.
T3, and one session
Yeah.
mitigation.
Yeah. In mitigation session, you have to take all of them, or at least try to.
Another question, in backtest, I use the journal and analyze yet my operation, like in live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Right.
here you can build your data way faster
Okay.
than live. You know, you can build a fucking year of data in 1 week. Right? So, I mean, of course, if you're doing it fast, you know, but just take your time at the beginning.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. But anyway, you can make a whole week of data in, let's say, 2 or 3 days, backtesting slowly. And in live markets, I mean, you have to wait a full week, and then eventually sometimes you just miss trades or whatever, you know, cannot trade, whatever. Especially with FX replay, or in developing skills real fast right now. Back in the days, you didn't have anything to do, so you have to do it in hindsight.
Okay, I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, and here, of course, separate the strategy to have separate data. You know, so if you see that you're doing fine trading just T1 and T2s, and you're not doing fine in mitigations, guess what? Don't do mitigations right now. You know, improve your skills with mitigations in backtest, and then eventually put it all together.
Okay.
To be honest,
in live, I use like backtest. Today I do only T1, tomorrow T2, I can
Back
must
test, yes.
separate yet in live market the strategy.
Oh, in live markets, you can just choose whatever you like because view takes way longer to form a range, to see a range, to see a PY, price coming to the PY, you know? So you have to know what you like more. But to know what you like more, I guess you have to make more backtests, right? Be familiar with the strategy, the whole strategy. Right now, I'm basically just trading mitigations. That's the way I like to trade because it gives me plenty of trades and I don't have to be drawing too much. I just look at my MT5 and see a BOS and then start trading. You know, I don't have all the mess searching QMs and then searching for the range, whatever. When I'm feeling tired or traveling, I trade ranges because it's easier and slower. You know?
Yes.
And if you stop to think about when you have, let's say like this, and you trade this is a range, right? But this is a T2. Mitigations is always T2, never T3 or T1s, always T2 in mitigations. In M1 mitigations. Always T2, right? Because this is a range, retrace,
Yes.
PY, T2. Yeah. So if you're testing the M1 T2s, you should have the same average of win rate and average R, but way lower amounts of setups. Way lower. And that's it. That's how I improved over time, over the years, journaling.
Only one question. So if the range is like this, no, what I did. Wait, I'm tired. Let's say, for example, this is breakup structure, okay?
Yeah.
So if the price, when it comes back, then here forms something, but then goes until here, is still valid? I mean, it's showing power that maybe he wants to go like here, or from here.
You mean for mitigations?
Correct, I could go here. Because
Or
the
for the ranges?
next mitigation from the short must be this one, no?
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about only of mitigations or ranges?
The mitigation
I know.
of the space that takes from take liquidity and break the structure, and here take liquidity and break the structure. So it's more strong this that has more, for example, candle inside, or this could keep the price to continue.
It's the same, let's say, value, you know, between zones. The thing is that this one is a bigger time frame and this one is a lower time frame. Right? So if I show you the same PA that they're trying to do in M1 and then hop into, I don't know, M5 or M15, look. Can I just erase your, yeah, thank you. So the last unmitigated area, let me see in the M15 here, right here. In M15, you don't have a BOS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Consider this. So if price comes all the way back here, then you can long, then you'll be trading M15. Even if you're looking at this in M1. Makes sense? Because if you use the same thought process in M1 trading this, if you search the same thing in M15 or H1, it will be the same thing. So look, right here. If I don't tell you that this is M15, you don't know, right? So that's the same stuff. Like break, you want a short. Break, you want long. You know, and if you zoom in, I don't know, just let me just go here in the EU because I know that I have a better example to give you guys.
It goes down from time frame.
Yeah. Just mark the last buy to sell in this case right here, which was here actually. This is the whole area, and this is the whole kind of refined area, and then go to the M5 or M1, you see the same fucking shit. You know, this you have a range in M5, and if you go to the M1,
and this is the check.
this is the whole area. So how, but how you trade this, you know, in the M1, it's almost impossible, right? Because the area is too big. Now you have to wait for mitigations in M1, right here. You know? That's kind of the same thing. So which area has the most value? It doesn't really matter because you know that this is a M15 zone, but it's impossible to trade, man, because your stop loss would be huge. So even though this is a zone, you have to wait for an RWS and then start to trade. But if you're waiting for the M1 to start making bearish order flow or bearish mitigations,
okay. Maybe
you need to know about M15.
Maybe my question was different and has to be hard to explain. But here I see the example that I'm saying. Like, look how this is like precise, no? Liquidity break the structure. And here the same, right? So
yeah.
my question was, how can I know if the price want to go down, want to go up? If this area, so this high, the last high, you know, that I take referral is not overcome, let's say. So for example, here, when the price comes here, it's overcome, and then the price continue to go. Could be an advice or just my mind. It's just my mind that dreams. Like if the price
I guess
here
it's just
stopped before, maybe give you a reaction to go long. But the price, if you track a line, maybe not to this shit. As
right here,
see,
or right here.
like this. Okay, you see the price.
Oh.
Oops, goes little bit break this area.
Oh yeah. I see. I see.
He tried to push him back, and then he goes down. This part, the price don't broke this area, which is like break the structure, take liquidity and break the structure. No, then they come back, and here you see the price is not going up like here. That's why then this area keep for the proseguimento.
Yeah, but the thing is, the sell to buy and the buy to sell is wrong in your blue rectangles. No, it should be like this.
Okay.
Right? Can you see? Let me just zoom in a bit.
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. So to fail, the price needs to breach this or this. Then that's why I always say this is the blue circles right here. Oh, sorry, the red circles right here. In this case, is M5 in M5 range. All right, so I want to be short in here because this is a bearish range. But at the same time, I want to be longing this second range or longing the M1 range, which is the green one.
Yes, I know. You gone long from here, but then you get stopped. And of course, is the probability. But the things that I was selling is just that this line has been broken from this shadow. That means that maybe we want to push back to go to continue. In this case, this line is not
taken.
Is not
tested,
taken.
Yeah.
So keep the price here, and then exactly you're not going up. So for example, if this taken, and then maybe it means that the pullback is going to keep from this area. And from this area, maybe you should go long. It's an advice, or I'm just I'm just how do you say in English? It's just crazy think about myself. Because I'm seeing
in
most.
my opinion,
See, please.
yeah, in my opinion, this will, how can I say? This will not help you actually, because
Okay.
you have plenty of examples that this happened and then the price went up, and then this didn't happen and the price went up, or this didn't happen and the price went down.
Okay.
You know, you have plenty, like every day, basically. So that's why I always say to someone who is starting out, or at least trying to produce consistent results, to do your best to ignore the bias. I know that's hard and it's kind of counterintuitive, but when you have some tiny piece of bias in your mind, it can fuck everything up. I was talking this to Ponez actually maybe yesterday, I don't know. He was saying like something like I don't remember exactly, but about thinking that the price will go up, or for some reason the price will go down, and then eventually the good longs that is showing here that he's not taking.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't even know if Ponez is still here, but I guess he's not. Yeah. Anyway, when you think too much about a bias, you just get fucked. When you choose trades, you get fucked too. That's basically it. So I do my best to not choose trades, and the only thing that I do is do my best to manage my trades in the direction that is already running, because that's where money is. It's not on the entries or whatever, the amount of stop loss that you take or whatever, you know, is knowing how to manage and having the balls to manage to hold a trade or whatever. But the management is the true hard part. Entering the trade or selecting trades is easier because you can just shoot for both sides. You know, you have to be worrying much more about how you're going to manage than how you're going to predict that the price is going to go up or down. That makes sense. All right. So I promise, if you know how to manage, and if some trades you can hold a bit longer, your account will already blow up. Already blow up. Like, you don't even need to choose trades. If you long and short at the same price, and you are good managing the trade, you're done. You're done. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, edging, it works like this actually, to manage a position long and short in the same times. Not at the same price, but the same times. Yes. when I gave my father the demo to try that I was trading, the first things he did when understood said, hey, I open first long, I open then short, and then we see where it's going. Someone there? No?
Yeah, my Zoom just died. I don't know why.
Okay. Guys, for me it's fine. Thanks for your time. Thanks for everything. I appreciate a lot this Zoom, and I'm going to sleep because tomorrow morning at 9, Matt, we're gonna be with you on the chart.
All right, we'll be at the. I mean, we did once, right? So Japanese, like
Yeah,
live stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it again.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you a lot.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
bye.
you.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What the fuck? My Zoom just.
What
just
happened?
quit. I don't know, man. My Zoom just died.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't know what happened before. I was talking and all in a sudden, like, I was not seeing anyone anymore. Like,
Yeah.
okay, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, today I just have this
Everything.
time with this freaking like line here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, fucking South Carolina. So anyway, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you. See you
Right.
tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.